I've sat in a lot of services like right where you are, and I've looked up at the preacher and said, yeah, I know he's got to do it, but I'm sure glad I'm not him. Has anybody ever maybe had that? I probably have had it more than any of you did. I sat in church. I'm glad I'm not that guy up there or gal. I'm glad I'm not standing up there talking. Guess what? Guess what? Yeah, it's something we understand, though. It took a lot of, in other words, it took a lot of work for the Lord to get a hold of me on my heart. But I want to say it's worth it to submit to Him. It's not worth it to keep going in misery, because that's the best word I can describe for it. It's misery when you don't listen to God. If the Lord's leading anybody here, anybody on the internet to do anything, as our sister said today, don't wait on it, because it just leads you into more and more difficulty, more and more struggles. If he's speaking to your heart and saying, hey, you need to do this, Nathan, you need to do this, brother or sister, do it. And I say this for us, the peace is good. I had to give it up, and I could tell that story again, but I want to say, you give it up, and you actually say, Lord, I don't really understand, but I'm going to submit to you. I cannot describe to you in words the peace that you will feel. I cannot describe to you the good that will come your way. Now, as I said, it's not a bed of roses. It's not. There's going to be problems. You're going to go through things, but you realize that peace stays with you even when you're going through those things, even when you mess up. Yeah, there still is that peace from God. I want to remind us, submitting to Him is worth it. I will say that. Even though sometimes you feel like you may feel like the clown in the clown car, coming in to be the preacher, it's worth it. Every bit. Standing up here in front of you all is a privilege. Being able to do this, I'm sure that Brother Gary and Sis, they'd say the same thing. It's a privilege. We are honored to be able to do this today, because submitting to Him and His plan is worth it, because He knows best. He knows what He's doing. Jesus did that. He chose to give up His life. He was not murdered. Jesus wasn't murdered. You know that? He wasn't killed. He said He gave His life. I give it to you, He said. And that's what He's got for us now. He made a choice that He would rather go to hell for you than go to heaven and live in heaven without you. And He did go into hell and has the keys to death, hell, and the grave, and that's with Him now, not anyone else. And I want to say this, whatever the Lord is calling us to submit, it's time to do that. It's time to do that.